Yeah, you know, they want your energy, they want your soul, they want all of your essence, but they don't want to admit to it, right? They don't want to admit to how great you are. They just want you to be super great and you be a little kid because they sorry they can't be you, right? They just want to be you. They want you to be great or whatever, or they salty. They try to live vicariously through you because you have the youth they have, and they feel like they wasted theirs and they can't get it back. And basically, they just want to be you and be in a position, be in your position, so they could do the stupid stuff they did all over again. Me and my sister talked about that. She was right. She was like, all the old people that's mad at you and they want to be young, or they salty at you because you're not doing what they think you should do while you're young. They just want to be you to be stupid all over again. I said that was absolutely true. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, learn to connect with yourself, learn to love yourself, use your connection and build a greater understanding about you. Understand that you are not the flesh, you are not the body. You are more of like the mind, more of like the spirit, more in tune with the soul. You like the energy, the glow. You know how the sun's still shining even though it be night. So it's like the sun be shining, but we don't know. That's you. That's us. We are light energy beings. We are love. We are purest, righteous energy. We bring heart. We bring love. We bring electricity. We bring energy to everybody we touch and connected to. That's the real you, for not humans. Y'all know who I'm talking to. The real ones, the loving ones, the ones who just want to do great, and you just here trying to invigorate greatness. You know, while we battle in darkness. I meant to say that in the intro. Invigorating greatness while we battle in darkness. Learn to love the light and the darkness. Seeing the light and the dark. Seeing the darkness and the light. Not being blinded by the light. Not afraid of the shadows. And not being too taken over by the shadows. Thinking that it's all evil and there's no light in there. And it don't serve any purpose except for that. You know, this is duality. And we learning how to maintain all of this stuff accordingly. You know what I'm, how to live in neutrality, live as one and oneness with the universe. You know what I'm saying? That's you and that's who you are, baby. Learn to love yourself, connect with yourself, whoever you are. You know, learn your history. You're from the land you live on, the land your people live on. Learn about yourself. Learn why you so important. Because, you know, they got that saying out there, right? It'll be on Facebook or whatever. Y'all know how it be, y'all. We so conformitist. We are so victimized and we so naive to what be happening to us. We look for validation and love and credibility and confirmation and approval from all external outside sources outside ourselves. We never look to ourselves for love, for peace, for approval, for confirmation, for eternal love, eternal youth, eternal confirmation, eternal acceptance. You know, true love, true help, true acceptance. They say it on Facebook. I see this all the time. It be like, one day I'm gonna mean the world to somebody. That's how you know you're not learning about yourself, because you already should. You should mean the world to you. You understand? You should mean the world to you. You feel me? You should have it. You should have it in here for you. You know what I'm saying? You should have it inside of you to want to be you and love you and learn you more than anybody, because the most powerful thing you can do is be you. So that's what I'm learn how to be you, learn how to connect with yourself, learn to love yourself, learn to get in tune with yourself. You know, that's why, again, man, I'm gonna say this. I said it on the first take, I'm gonna say it on this take. Shout out to that young man Von 2 Cut, man, for talking about talking to yourself and being in tune with yourself, because you are God. You are the energy. You know, like I said, we be so you know, caught up in the madness and in the trap and outsidiness and trying to get all this from outside. We skip inside. We don't care about inside. We don't care about ourselves. We don't care about what we really think. Get in tune with you. Learn to connect with yourself. Learn to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna serve you, baby. It's gonna bring that higher purpose to you. Where is that? Where you at? Let me see. It's gonna bring that higher purpose to you, baby. There it go. Is that it? Bam. Sunlight. Gonna bring that love to you. Let me get on to my next point, number 5, y'all. Bang. So let's go. Alright, so yeah. Learn about yourself, y'all. Ain't nobody out here studying you. Ain't nobody out here gonna be able to study you like you. They ain't gonna be able to do what you do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever gonna be able to be you better than you. Nobody's ever gonna be able to foster your feelings or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Learn about yourself. Ain't nobody learning about you. Nobody care about you. And it just feel like everything all down and all bad. And you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. Learn about yourself. You ain't got nothing else better to do, right? No job, school out, it's weekend, COVID, whatever. Learn about yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to get in tune with yourself. Talk to yourself. Get to know yourself. What do you like to do? What you trying to be on? What kind of person have you been? What have you been coming? What have you been going through? You understand? What do you want to go through? What do you not want to go through? What is it that you're trying to be when you get out of your mom's house, out in life? What do you want to do when you grow up? Learn. Okay? Number 4. All right, but number 5. Get your own understanding. Now, I know I just got y'all, blew your head off for 3 and talked about your own interpretation, gaining a greater understanding. But nonetheless, whatever the order, y'all, whether it's number 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 or whatever, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you know, understand that was 3 and this is 5. You know, number 5, get your own understanding. They're your thoughts, y'all. They're yours. At 14, at 15, at 16, you can utilize and think in thoughts that people that's 10, 9, and 8, you know, the little babies, 7, 8, 5, y'all, you couldn't think for yourself at that age, right? You couldn't tell your mom that your teacher was being racist to you because you are a young kid and you could care less about what was going on in the classroom, and you in 3rd grade, you 8 years old, and your teacher called you stupid because you're not paying attention to her, so she think you slow because she racist. You know, you can't explain all that to your mama as no 8-year-old. You know what I'm saying? But what you can do is you can outsmart the teacher, you can outsmart the system and outsmart all of that and get straight A's and then make everybody look stupid, right? Get straight A's, go and get invited on the trip, get the highest scores, and now she look dumb for calling you retarded. And you like one of the smartest kids in the class. You understand? Get your own understanding. Use your own thoughts. Them thoughts, they're yours. You have them. They your responsibility. You can make them. You can choose them. You create them at your age. Yeah, y'all. Get your own understanding. Use your own brain. Have your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Never let somebody else's interpretation, somebody else's understanding, value, or overpower or use yours. You know, I don't care if it's your mom or your dad or your most trusted advisor, the most trusted person you know, the most trustworthy person, the most smartest person. Never take everybody's word for it. Get your own interpretation. Get your own value, your own acceptance, your own energy, your own thoughts. They yours. You got your own brain for a reason. Use it. Right? So that's number 4. Okay? Get your own. That's number 5. Get your own understanding. Number 6. Ooh, child. Number 6. Part of all of that we just talked about will lead to being yourself, being your own person. Now it's time to learn from your mistakes. Right? When does a fool ever realize he's been foolish or has been a fool? He doesn't. Let me say that again. When does a fool realize he's been foolish or been fooled? He doesn't. He never do. The fool don't ever wake up with no sense and tell you. You know, nothing miraculously just happens. So the best thing you could do to learn from you and what you're doing and grow from your situations and your mistakes and pathways in life, and so that you don't just roll down the hill like the bear with the stubby legs, chase somebody down the hill, so you don't just tumble after a dream or some money or success or depression or running from something. Make sure you learn from your mistakes. Don't run from them. Them things are there. They gonna humble you. They gonna make you peaceful. They might make you cry sometimes. You might get hurt off of them. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Ain't nothing wrong with going out and making them. Just don't go out and continue to make them and ride on them. Don't make mistakes on accident or on purpose, and don't address it and recognize it. You know what I'm saying? Learn from your mistakes. Yeah, so learning from your mistakes, right? Learning from your mistakes, right? One more couple elaboration on learning from your mistakes. When you learning from your mistakes and when you make a decision to do that, until you decide to learn from your mistakes, you're gonna be indecisive and you're gonna be at an out of bounds on each decision you make. Is that clear? Does that sound right? You understand what I'm saying? Does this show how important it is to learn from your mistakes, guys? How powerful, how learning from your mistakes can literally be the most powerful decision making in as far as it could be the most powerful decision you chose to make, or it could be the most worst. This it could be the biggest mistake of your life, right? If you don't learn from your mistakes, or not learning from your mistakes, or continuing not to learn from your mistakes, and never learning from your mistakes, it's gonna have you faltering on each decision you make. If you never learn from your mistakes, that's the biggest mistake to make. Never learning from your mistakes, you will be truly mistaken. You understand? You will be truly mistaken. That will be that. Oh, yes, indeed, y'all. Not learning from your mistakes is bound to be the biggest mistake you make. It'll be the most faulty decision you make. It's the most indecision to make, the most indecisive decision you make. And not only that, until you decide to learn from your mistakes, you will face indecision. You will face faultiness. You will face missteps, mistakes. You're going to have to face some of that on the same spectrum of that level of thinking, that type of energy. You're going to have to face that until you decide to use critical thinking to make logical decision making and learn from your mistakes. Does that make any sense? Make any sense? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learning from your mistakes is gonna be bound to be the greatest thing you do. But until you do, you'll fall asleep and you'll forever be asleep until you awake. Until you bound to be awake. You know, until you have some awakeness and you learn from your mistakes. Till then, it's gonna be the biggest thing for you. You know, but coming up now, that was number 6. Now coming up on number 7, make sure I'm getting this right. Coming up on number 7, we had number 6 at learning from your mistakes, and number 7, be accountable. Be accountable. Same thing almost, but being accountable. Don't ever blame nobody else, right, for why you ain't where you at, why you couldn't get it right, why you got in trouble, because you listened to somebody else. You know, you had somebody else's thought. You ride and rode on and was right and living on, you know, standing on somebody else's decision, standing on somebody else's thought, standing on somebody else's love, standing on somebody else's pride, somebody else's job, on somebody else's dime, on somebody else's time. You up under somebody else. Be accountable. Everything you do, be accountable. You know, young men, if you want anything in life, you know, you're going to have to be accountable for it. You want to be responsible for it, don't you? Be accountable. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking accountability, I mean that, y'all. You do something wrong, be accountable. You did something right, be accountable. Or you responsible. It was you, right? If you decide to work out every day for every week or whatever, and then you get a great body, that's because you took responsibility for your health. You accountable, right? And if you did something bad, you made a mistake, you did something wrong, or you just effed up completely, right? Part of growing up, part of being accountable, responsible adult is taking responsibility for the things that you do in life. All bad and good things, whatever things. You know, if it has something to do, you had something to do with it. You know, put some type of energy into it. This type of stuff happened because of you, whatever. Be accountable, whatever it is you did, dog. Whatever it is you're doing. I got straight A's, I got straight F's. I failed, I passed. I'm accountable for whatever happens to me. Be accountable. Don't ever keep pointing the finger, blaming somebody else for whatever situation you in because you let them trick you. You let them use your mind because you gullible. You know, you're a little bit more than young and naive. You arrogant and ignorant and gullible, and you let other people use their thinking for you, and it don't work. It don't work for you. Be accountable. Which brings me to my next point, y'all. After you be accountable, learning from your mistakes and doing what you're doing, it brings me to my point number 8. That was number 7, be accountable. Number 8, stand strong as you belong. Only the fake get in where they fit in. They don't tell you that. That's what they don't tell you. Only the fake get in where they fit in. The real stand strong as they belong, dog. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, if you like anime, if you like weird stuff, if you like cool stuff, if you like smart stuff, if you like different stuff, if you like scientific stuff, if you just a plain old, not your average everyday 14, 15-year-old big dog, do that. Be you. Be you. Be you. They laughed at me. You feel me? I got laughed at from maybe 5th grade for liking Dragon Ball Z and stuff by the normal people, or the common, you know, the common people, normies, I like to call them, the ones who quick to call you a lame because they doing everything everybody else doing, and you know, they just seem to be in the spotlight, right? I was weird and lame in 5th grade, 10 years old for watching cartoons, because at my generation it was something we decided we don't do that anymore, right? Then when I got older, right, say 15, 16, I'm getting laughed at again for anime. Now I got an anime group called Black and Anime. Y'all join that group, young dudes. I got a group now on Black and Anime, right? I'm the sole proprietor of the group, okay, admin. I do got a team and we is doing our thing, but I ain't gonna speak about them too much. I'm gonna keep them in the shadows with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a group called Black and Anime. It's definitely like a love art group, whereas I share images, content, all type of things that add to, or it contributes to the imaging of a black kid, black child, black personality, a beautiful black screen on screen personality, seeing black people in a beautiful light, watching folks with, I got the whole nine, y'all. But still, coming on with this, stand strong as you belong, guys. It's gonna take you far. You will get further and further. You will get ahead faster and more creatively, and you gonna propel farther ahead in life being yourself than you ever would conforming to somebody else, conforming to some other ideas, conforming to a narcissistic psychopathy, giving in to evil, submitting to everybody else, trying to fit in. You gonna get way farther being you, I promise. It may not seem like it at the start. It may not seem like it at 15. It may not seem like it at 10. It may not seem like it at school. It may not seem like it at work. It may not seem like it in these environments that we around, where they force you to do that, where they cater to you based on how you can cater to rules and commitment to laws and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't fit in with everything and you not the perfect square, you don't do everything everybody say, you don't do everything right the first time, don't mean ain't no beauty, ain't no greatness in being you. Be accountable, be strong, and stand strong as you belong, and be you.
Alright, y'all. If you made it to the end of the video, you a real one. Thank you for watching. For more content and videos, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. Greatly appreciate it. Also, be sure to follow me on social media at the E.e.E. Dimension on YouTube for more quality content and videos such as these, at Anime Rated 13 on YouTube for gaming, if you're into gaming, at Shadow Sun Messenger Senior on FB, at Shadow Sun Grind Messenger on IG. Also, be sure to join the group, the Facebook group, Black and Anime, if you're into anime or animation, or you like anime art or whatever you're into. If that's your thing, sign up. We'll welcome you as long as you answer the question. After you've done the following and are following me on the social media platforms I posted previously, if you'd like to further support content and production, please go to your Cash App, type in $ShadowBandzEEE. That's cash.app / capital SHADOW, capital BANDZ, capital EEE. If you are able, please donate to the Cash App. It's greatly appreciated. Alright, y'all. Much love, peace, and respect, and growth to you. I'ma end on this one. If you ain't sharing a dollar, I don't want to hear no holler. If you ain't supporting, you ain't important. You either being constructive and productive, or disruptive and destructive. We all have our own paths to take and our own beings to be. So be the best you can be. One more thing, you can take this with you. Although sometimes bad things happen to good people, sometimes they break down, they give in from all the pain and all the hurt and sorrow. On the other hand, sometimes they break through from all the pain, all the suffering, or whatever obstacle it is they face. They use all the experience they have, turned it into fuel to embrace themselves, to let nothing stop them from taking the opportunity to. Always keep rising. It's a must. Until next time, y'all. Thank you.